morning, BadBoyHalo.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Did you just say thank you with the voice of someone still in bed at 5 p.m.?
Hi.
Do you want to do the show, yes or no?
After my nap.
What do you mean after your nap? You just woke up! I'm giving you the time of the introduction to get ready, and that's it. The Weirdest Talk Show, where we talk about... What do we talk about again? Oh yeah, we choose a subject, but we don't choose the position we're gonna debate. The Weirdest Talk Show. Almost every Thursday, but most of the time on other days at 5 p.m. EST on Only Hit. And we are live.
We are live. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing? Guess what, everybody? Do we have an amazing show for you? It is going to be a lot of fun. Sorry, got a couple random messages on Discord. Anyway, we're about to start. Okay, and I gotta say, this is gonna be an exciting one because we have, as usual, our special guest today is a returning competitor. You want to say hi to everybody? Sapidus and Napidus.
The champ is back.
Well,
the champ is home.
The champ, yeah, the champ. Last time we debated, it was a draw.
That's
so
yeah,
this is
that
gonna
means
be
that means you didn't take the ring from me.
Well, guess what? For today,
last time we debated, I actually demolished you. It was ducks versus cats or something like that.
I hope you
are ducks evil. Yeah, I remember it was our ducks evil. And
I know,
completely
and
demolished
I
you.
just want to make a point that our audience was significantly newer and hadn't really understood that you're not just supposed to vote for the person you like or the side you agree with. You're supposed to vote for the position that is best defended. However, they have slowly but surely figured it out. And that is why today, when you present the weaker arguments, you will be destroyed.
All right.
Are you ready? So here we go, guys. I'm going to tell you what the topic for today's debate is. Today, in the Weirdest Talk Show debate episode 48, we are going to be debating, should fast food be banned? That's right. It's going to be fun. Pretty sure we haven't done this one before. We may have done one similar. But so this one, should fast food be banned? And I guess to define fast food, we will just, what should be fast food?
The place with the drive-through.
Yeah, but you can get fast food that's not from a drive-through, can't you?
Like what?
Pizza in some places might be considered fast food.
Pizza is fast food.
You know what? Then let's
Pizza's not even fast. Like, how's that fast food?
Okay, well, let's kind of qualify fast food. We'll say any food that can be ordered and prepared and delivered to you.
So any restaurant
within a reasonable time.
All right, well then
in a drive-through. Typically stuff like so if you pulled into a drive-through at McDonald's and you ordered a burger, they're gonna have something in the back or they'll whip it up. You know what? I guess we'll define it as like more on the quick service type food, right? Or should we just flat out ban drive-throughs? What do you think?
I think drive-through is a much better way of determining whether or not something is fast food.
Okay, so we'll say food typically served via drive-through at the major fast food locations. So we're talking Taco Bell,
McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's,
any food that they make and then throw under a heat lamp kind of thing in order to speedily serve it. That's what we'll call fast food. Okay. Yeah. That's sort of our definition. Everybody kind of has an idea of what we're talking about. We're just sort of defining it for everybody. So by banning fast food, will we be saying that we're banning the restaurants, or are we going to say that in order to not be qualified under the ban, they would essentially have to become like regular restaurants. In this, in this fast food ban, we would be banning sort of carry out potential. Yeah, because any food you can go and order and carry out is fast food. At a typical fast food thing, we're not banning all types of carry out. So basically, they would have to elevate their food. So McDonald's, you got to get rid of the cheap. They would have to elevate their food somehow to make it a better quality in order to not be considered fast food anymore. Right. So that's sort of, now that we have sort of our general definition for it, the two positions will be, one person will be taking a national fast food ban, and we'll be viewing this in sort of a Western style, like terms of like fast food. Right. Mm-hmm. So we're thinking like America, Europe, etc., places that have McDonald's and sort of that mentality of fast food. Because depending on what country you go to, the quality of the food drastically goes up. Like in Japan, the McDonald's in Japan are like insanely good quality. So what we're going to do is that's going to be sort of the topic, the general way we're going to go about it. Anyway, so the two positions, one of us in favor of banning fast food, low quality, quick serve food. The other of us will be taking the position of no, not only should we not ban fast food, but we should encourage people to eat it. And the government will provide so the other person will take the position that society should encourage people to eat fast food, and part of their position will be they want a government subsidy for fast food to basically make it cheaper, right? Basically, all fast food will be kept at $1 price because the government will pay the difference, right? No more expensive fast food. You're gonna get that you're gonna get that unhealthy stuff. It's gonna be cheap. Anyway, so the government's gonna pay for your food. So there we go. So that's sort of our mindset. We're randomly going to decide who is in favor of each position. Are you ready, Sapnap?
Yep.
All right. Prepare to get muffined. Here we go. So we have not picked our positions to start. We're going to randomly pick them right now. Heads, Sapnap, you are in favor of pro fast food. Tails, I am. Do you want to switch your side of the coin?
No, it's fine.
All right. Heads, you're in favor. Pro fast food. Tails, I am. Here we go. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
Heads.
Heads. Sapnap, you are pro fast food. So you are taking the fast food is great, government subsidy, fast food for everybody. Everybody should eat fast food is your position. I'm taking the no, fast food bad. We need to ban it. All right. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you want to do opening arguments first?
Sure, I'll go and do opening arguments.
Okay.
That means I get the last sentence, correct?
Well, it's opening arguments, not closing arguments.
No, but if I start, that means I also get the last sentence in the closing arguments.
Not necessarily. We decide who does closing arguments later. All right. Okay. One last thing to note, by the way, everybody, is remember in the Weirdest Talk Show, what we say is not necessarily our
don't take it seriously.
Position. Okay. Anything we say is not necessarily our actual position. We randomly decide who got what, and we may say things that we don't necessarily believe or say things that are kind of memey and for jokes. So just keep in mind, nothing we say in the show actually reflects our viewpoints necessarily, and it's all just for the show. At the end, you guys are going to vote on who defended their position the best, not who you like the most or who is the most handsome, which would be me, or you're not gonna vote for who had the position you personally agreed with. It's who defended their point the most throughout the entire show. All right, here we go. Let's begin. Sapnap, you want to do opening?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Have you guys ever taken a bite into a delicious, melting, mouth-watering Whataburger burger? Now you're telling me Bad wants to take those away from me? And bro, I already know the way Bad described things. He's taking away Shake Shack too? Bro, he's taking away my Shake Shack, my Whataburger? What? No! What else is he gonna take away? He's gonna take away McDonald's? Bro, I know y'all need your McDonald's at like 1 a.m. when you need like, you know, your 3 spicy McChickens, a Big Mac, large Dr. Pepper, and fries. Where are you gonna go now? Huh? You gonna go to Whole Foods and what, get a protein bar? What? You get that out of here. I swear to God, if you ban my fast food, I'm gonna be, that's it. I don't care. I'll go crazy.
You done?
Yeah.
All right. My turn. First of all, Sapnap should change his name to Yellnap because he likes to yell. Second of all, yes, I do want to ban your disgusting places. Do you know why? Because they do not have food in there that meets the quality of healthy food that is good for you. Okay, fast food in general, on average, has more calories, more grease, more carbs, and is in general less healthy and made out of things that are just not as good for you as other types of food. Okay, do you know why sit-down restaurants are more expensive? It's because the ingredients are fresher. It's because you are getting a higher quality meal. The food that you get in a restaurant is just going to be of a higher quality than McDonald's, okay? I want you guys to consider this. Big companies, big fast food chains, where they get their food supply is from these giant factory-style farms, okay? And at these giant factory-style farms, the animals are not kept in as nice conditions because they have to make the volume to provide that amount of meat to the consumer, okay? Means they got to keep a lot of chickens in crowded containers. Guess what? The restaurants have the ability to go and buy individual free-range style chickens that have a much nicer living condition. So guess what? If you care about animals at all and you want them to have a good quality of life, you will be in favor of banning fast food, okay? We're not banning restaurants, okay? We're not banning his Whataburger or whatever. We're not banning any of that. All we're saying is you have to elevate your standards and get it up to the point where it is not...
The title literally says...
Are you interrupting my opening arguments?
You're spilling nonsense.
Buddy was moved out of your channel.
Judgment against him. He's not allowed to talk
during my... Should fast food be
You are
banned?
not allowed to talk during my opening argument.
You're lying! That's not what you're
I'm not lying! You can make a judgment after I'm done. You can't talk during my opening arguments. It doesn't matter if I call you an absolute dum-dum and say you only have 2 brain cells, okay? You cannot talk during opening arguments.
2 more than you. All right,
if you continue, you will forfeit the round. So stop it. All right. This little muffin head. The point is, again, I am not saying my argument does not, in fact, go against the title of the thing of should we ban fast foods, okay? Like Sapnap interrupted me to say, which he should not have done that, okay? Because what we were talking about is, guess what? There is nothing wrong with your favorite restaurant elevating their food to out of what we will call fast food, and you can still go there and get better quality, not fast food style thing. My ban on fast food doesn't mean all of the McDonald's, all of the Dairy Queens, all of the whatever your favorite fast food restaurant have to close. It means they have to stop serving fast food and elevate their food to restaurant style quality. This is going to be better for everybody. Everybody's going to have better, tastier food. All right. I end my opening arguments.
Let's go.
Now, do you want to bring up a point?
So let's go. Let's go. Listen, man. So
bring it, your little ham sandwich.
You're like, restaurants are so much better. Restaurants are only better. Like, honestly, restaurants are only better if you're going to a restaurant that's not part of a chain. Most of these restaurants you go to are probably chains, and I guarantee you they are not much They're not much better than fast food. I used to work at like one of these restaurants, but that, quote unquote restaurants. That was a chain, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that food is not better. That food is not better than fast food. It's not. It's the
and I'm
same
gonna tell you
thing. It's
clearly.
the same
I'm gonna
thing,
tell you
bro.
that clearly.
It is the same thing.
You are eating at garbage restaurants then, or you just have garbage taste buds. Okay, because food that is prepared with quality ingredients tastes better and is better for you than the pre-made heated up junk that they serve at a lot of restaurants or at a lot of
restaurants, huh?
Guess what? Fast food places are also considered restaurants.
Did you know that most restaurants? No, listen. Most restaurants that have a lot of people actually make their food freehand, and then they freeze it, and then they warm it up, or they'll put it back in the oven.
Yeah, so bad restaurants do that. And guess what? You're already getting that at fast food places. Yeah. So if you're gonna say almost
that's what I'm saying.
Most restaurants are doing this. No, if you're gonna say that, then you're saying that that's bad. No. Admit it.
No.
We don't hear anything.
No, that is so annoying. Because what I'm saying is that if you're gonna harp on fast food places for heating up some stuff they cooked earlier, you best be harping on them damn restaurants for doing the same exact thing.
I am.
That's all I'm saying.
No, I am. That is bad quality, and I don't eat at restaurants that do that.
Like, okay? That's what you think. You probably do.
No, I don't, because I only go and eat at good restaurants. All of the restaurants that I eat at, I know for a fact they don't do that because I can see into their kitchens, okay? If you are going to restaurants that are pre-making food and reheating it, can't go guess what? You're going to a bad restaurant.
Wait, bad. Okay? So when and
guess what? Sapnap, that is on you. I just want everybody to pay attention to this. Sapnap just said most restaurants are doing something that he described as bad, and that is the exact same practice that fast food places do. So he just said fast food places are doing something that he is saying is bad. So guess what? You just made the best argument against fast food places, and you're supposedly pro fast food. So please explain.
Let me take a dump on what you just said, okay? That steamy dump, okay? I'm not sitting here arguing that fast food is good for you, okay? Smoking cigarettes aren't good for you, but they're not banned. You just don't go to there all the time, you know what I mean? Doing anything in excess is bad for you, okay? No one goes to McDonald's and goes, I'm about to get a good healthy meal, all right? And if you do, you're a moron, okay? Now listen, Bad.
I'm listening.
You are trying to twist my words into things that I am not saying. You say every time you go into a restaurant, you see the kitchen. So you're telling me every time you go into a restaurant, Bad, you're like, hey, bro, let me go look I need to go look at the kitchen. No, you don't. So you don't know what's going on in those restaurants. And I guarantee 90% of the restaurants you go to that you think are good are heating up your food. Or heating up a portion of your food. Maybe not the whole thing. Maybe they actually cook the steak, but then they go and heat up your mashed potatoes, Bad. That's how it works. The restaurants cook these things in bulk, and then they cook like a lot of these things in bulk, and then they'll heat it up and put it on your plate. Most of the time, it won't be your main dish, but most of the times it'll be at your sides or something like that.
Okay.
And so all I'm saying.
So are you saying that's bad?
And then this is what you're gonna say.
Okay. So is that bad? Is that bad?
Oh my God.
Answer. You just talked for a minute.
I'm about
is
to
that
explain.
Bad?
I'm about to explain that part.
Is that bad?
You say, is that bad?
I'm asking. Is a yes or no question? Is that bad?
I say yes. It is
okay.
Bad.
Listen, guess what?
I'm not
fast
done. I'm not done.
You
are so annoying. Don't cut me off. You moron. I'm not saying it's a good thing, okay? You don't go to fast food places looking for a good, healthy meal. You go to fast food places because it's convenient, it tastes good, etc. It's the same reason you don't, drink beer because it's good for you. You know what I mean? It's not the same thing. And then you're saying that these fast food places need to be elevated to restaurant standards, and a lot of restaurants are on like the same standards of fast food places.
Well, guess what, Sapnap?
Well, guess what?
Those restaurants are doing fast food tactics And they shouldn't be. You shouldn't be paying restaurant prices for fast food level quality. But that is the point, okay? Those are restaurants that are lowering themselves, okay? I'm saying we need to elevate the quality across fast food places so people are getting better quality, healthier food. You yourself just described that as a practice that is not ideal. Every fast food place is doing that. Only bad restaurants do that. Okay, low quality restaurants do that. Okay, if you are eating at restaurants that you know for a fact are doing that, why are you eating there? Okay, because guess what? If I know a place is doing that, I'm not going to eat there. Okay,
Man, like
we need to elevate
restaurants,
every place that we are getting food at. All food should be fresh and made with quality ingredients, not pre-made and reheated,
you know
which is
happen?
Literally what fast food places do, and you are saying you are fine with that.
You know what's going to happen whenever you make every single restaurant fresh ingredients and cooked right there on the spot, right? I mean, everywhere you go out to eat is going to be like super expensive, bad. Not everyone can afford all of that.
And guess what? I'm going to debunk the cost argument because that is not true at all. Okay? Because guess what? As we said at the beginning, okay, here's the thing you need to understand. Why do we have such a big problem with fresh ingredients being so much more expensive in Western countries?
We never ever discussed that.
No,
why? Back to our original thing that we never talked about.
I was going down a different train. I changed my train of thought. Why do we have this problem? The reason why they're able to make fast food cheaply is because the ingredients are not as ideal. If we say, listen, you are going to have to, if we say to them, listen,
say that again.
If we say, listen, you're going to have to elevate the quality of your ingredients, you're going to have to make your food better, then guess what? They're going to have to get access to those ingredients, which means the places that are providing them food are going to have to raise the quality. You honestly think that restaurants that have to make their food better are just going to go, no, I'm just going to I'm not going to make my food better and try and keep the cost down. I'm going to try and make it super expensive too.
No,
there are restaurants that I go to that have hold on. There are restaurants that I go to that don't have fast food, quality food, and it's good food and it's cheap.
No, but
it's called McAllister's. I get baked potatoes there all the time. They are delicious.
You just said everyone's got to increase their quality. If everyone increases their quality, their price is going to have to go up.
Well, you can't. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, it's not.
No, yes, it is. You cannot increase quality without increasing price. That doesn't make any sense. You're saying, well, then if they could do it, then why wouldn't every place do it? Because that way, if their quality was better and their price was the same, they would sell more. Everyone would do it. If anyone could do that, if everyone could increase their quality without increasing the price, everyone would do it. Everybody would do it.
Well, obviously, here you go, Sapnap. I got a road burger for you. I found it on the ground. Oh, you're saying there, I'm not going to eat that, but it's 10 cents, Sapnap. It's so cheap. Cost matters to you so much. Are you going to eat it? That's the point. You are willing to pay bottom barrel prices for bad quality food.
No one's going to eat a road burger.
Apparently will, because cost is so much more important. If you're not willing to pay for good quality food.
You're taking my argument out of way into left field. No one's ever said that.
Bring the volume down a teeny bit for me.
No, you turn your volume down.
What do you mean? You're the guy who said you're the guy who said you
This is where I'm happy that the volume is completely flat on the stream because they don't experience exactly what I'm experiencing and my ears are dying.
Sapnap, you're the guy who said you knowingly eat at restaurants that reheat
I didn't say
food.
That.
You knowingly said you do that.
I never said that. No,
everyone can.
No, I didn't.
I
never said that.
That is ridiculous.
I never said that.
You specifically said the places you eat at.
I never said that.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, now you're backtracking. You see where I'm going with this?
No, I'm not.
You see where I'm going with this?
I'm not. I'm not backtracking.
Push your mic away from your mouth. Push your mic away from your mouth. Your mic is too close.
No, because you're being a moron right now.
No, you're the one who literally said you eat at places that reheat your food.
No,
you said the restaurants around you do that.
I never said I eat.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. You're such an idiot.
Okay.
You're actually being a moron. You're lying. Just so your argument would be.
Push your mic away from your mouth.
It's not even that loud.
Then turn your game down.
You have me turned up most likely.
I will check.
I literally have turned you down by 12 decibels, Sapnap.
It's
because you were way too loud.
Your mic is distorting, which means your gain is too high. Okay.
Okay, how's it now?
Did you push it further away?
I don't know which way to turn the gain.
Turn it the other way.
Alright, how's it now?
Oh, much nicer.
Okay, anyways. Well, now when I get loud, does it get distorted?
No.
Okay, anyways.
I can finally put you at the normal volume.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Back to what I was saying.
Yeah, back to what you were saying.
That I eat at restaurants that do that. Okay. I said I eat at fast food places.
Okay. You said the
no,
restaurants.
I didn't. And you know how I learned that. You know how I learned that restaurants do that. You know how I learned.
That's what you said.
You know how I learned that restaurants do that. And this is going to totally debunk your dumb argument that high tier restaurants don't do that, because I learned that while watching Gordon Ramsay, and Gordon Ramsay, deals with
Kitchen Nightmares.
No, not Kitchen Nightmares. It was a different one. It was a different show of his.
What one?
It was like, I don't know. It was like him like.
Is it the one where he goes around and helps restaurants?
No, it wasn't. It was not that one. It was not Kitchen Nightmares.
Well, please explain to me what restaurant you're talking about. So this isn't first-hand experience. I swear I heard you say the restaurants around here. Let me get this straight.
I also gave first-hand experience.
Watching Gordon Ramsay.
You're such a dude. You know what you're doing. You're being annoying. Like you're literally being annoying because
Hell's Kitchen.
I gave you a
hotel.
Dude, I don't remember which one it was. You sicko.
Which one? I named like most of his shows.
You watch most of the shows, huh?
Look, the point is, guess what? A lot of the restaurants in Kitchen Nightmares, a show about bad restaurants, reheat food. So if that's your standard,
I don't care what the standards are. Honestly, I'll just be honest. I don't give a crap what the standards are. As long as I get my juicy Whataburger burger at the end of the day, and my fries, and my spicy ketchup, and my dog's pepper, I don't care if it came out of a dog's butthole. I don't care. It tastes good, bro. I don't care. As long as I get my Whataburger burger, my McDonald's, my fries, I don't care. Give it to me. I do not care. I do not go to fast food places caring about whether or not it's healthy. Okay, I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna sit here and trying to argue about whether or not it's healthy or whatever. I don't care. I don't go to McDonald's looking for. I don't go to McDonald's and order all my burgers and stuff and ask for a Diet Coke. Do I? No. I say give me like a root beer or something. No.
All right, I just want everybody to mark that down because that's his whole defense for fast food places is I don't care if it came, quote, out of a dog's butthole, which pretty much describes fast food quality. So thank you, Sapnap. Yeah, Sapnap wants everybody to eat dog's butthole quality food. He doesn't care. That's what he wants everyone to have. I want people to have better quality, better tasting food that's healthier for them and helps them. Sapnap wants people to have dog's butthole quality food language. I'm sorry, Sapnap. I think you just made the best case for me. Thank you.
I really wanted to say the language version of butthole when I was saying that. Because I don't care. Listen. And then let's think about the logistics. If the government was mandating so that people eat fast food, that could really help a lot of lower income families afford, because fast food's cheap and they can get help from the government to pay for fast food. So I'm just saying, that's not even my main argument. My main argument is I don't care. I want it. It tastes good.
No, exactly. Let's not only did you call it dog's muffin hole quality food, not only did you call it that, okay? But you also want to mandate that's another part of your argument that you want to mandate that people have to eat that. You want to give people, force them to have to buy bad quality food. You want people to be paying for that.
You never said it would be forced.
I'm sorry. You've jumped the train.
No,
you didn't go any of the good ways you could have defended the argument. You didn't even try and defend the quality.
Because you never said
you never said
they would be forced to eat it. You just said that the government would.
And guess what? Who's going to pay for that? You and I are going to pay for that. So people will be paying for their food twice. Subsidies don't work. They never have. Point is, at the end of the day, I don't want to have to pay for bad food. Okay, you might be willing to pay for bad quality
now you're
food.
being a moron.
I'm not. Okay.
Now, see, you just change your argument however you want. Now you're saying you went from.
I changed my argument however I like.
Yeah.
Do not even.
You twist. No. You know what you do, Bad? This is what Bad does. I want everyone to notice this. Bad twists the rules of what we're arguing in his favor. Like, I didn't know. I didn't even know that the government was going to make you pay taxes so that I can eat fast food.
How do you think subsidies are made?
Now Bad is saying that's part of the deal. Now
that's common sense. Do you want me to explain how the sky is blue too?
Yeah, okay, piss baby. Okay.
Wow, okay. Like, you're asking me to give you the foundations of the argument. If you don't, I'm not going to, explain math to you as well. Like, I figured you understood what a subsidy is.
Man.
How do you think the government pays for stuff? Magic? The government takes money from its citizens.
Okay,
so if the government subsidizes something...
So then, is the government going to get subsidies so that these restaurants can upgrade their quality?
No! That's the whole point!
Then this is dumb.
Okay, you don't get to hate on subsidies if you're sitting there going, I don't know what a subsidy is.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
You just said you didn't. You said.
When did I say I
didn't know the government taxed its citizens to pay for subsidies?
Did I ever say that? Did I ever say that?
Yes,
did I ever say that?
You said it a minute ago.
I did not say that.
What is wrong? Anyone who's listening knows you said that. You said it right before you called me baby.
A piss baby. That's what you are.
Language, Sapnap.
You're just a piss baby. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Am I gonna have to explain everything to you? Sapnap, here, let's walk through this.
Go ahead and explain it to me while you change the rules of the debate.
Let's walk through this just so you understand. How does the government get its money, Sapnap? Explain that to me.
Basically, the government gets its money from every time I go to your mother's house late at night.
Language. Personal attacks. I'm not standing for this. There we go. That sums up your argument.
That's why
your whole argument is summed up by that.
The government has a lot of money because I visit your mother's house quite often.
Wow. All right. I just want everybody to keep that in mind.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Sapnap. That's basically going to be your defense for everything. Well, do you have anything else to say on your nonsense? Go ahead. Do you want to defend your language hole style food places?
I'm saving the rest of it for my ending argument.
You're saving the rest of it.
Yeah, I'm saving the rest. Which I'm going to be the last one to speak. You get to be the first one.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, if he's not going to say anything else, I guess we'll go into closing arguments.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, everybody. So you want me to go first, and then I get the closing sentence?
I want to go
Okay. So I'll go first, then I get a closing sentence after you're done.
No.
Closing statement.
No, then then I'll go first.
You want to go first?
I want to have the last word. I want the last word.
Oh my gosh.
My mouth.
Okay, so basically what you're going to do is the last thing you're going to say is something witty in hopes that people ignored the stupidity that came out of your mouth through the entire debate so they could go, Sapnap said something funny. That's your whole strategy here. You're basically giving up on defending your argument.
Anyways, I will start.
Okay, fine. Closing arguments. Go ahead.
Fast food restaurants should not be banned. You don't go to fast food restaurants to go get the healthiest meal in the world. You go to fast food restaurants because you like the food, because it's cheap, because it's convenient, etc. Okay? The idea that you can raise the quality of all the food without it costing more is preposterous. It does not make any logical sense. I took AP macroeconomics in high school, and I can tell you the things that is proposing makes no sense economically. Okay? But you know what does make sense economically? Cheap, yummy, fast food. I want to go to McDonald's and get my Big Mac and take a nice bite and taste that goody goodness. I want to go to Whataburger and bite into my patty melt, all right? And then eat some fries and down with the Dr. Pepper. I want to go to Taco Bell and get my Crunchwrap Supreme with no sour cream, no queso, and you add jalapeno sauce. My goodness. Oh my God. I want to go to Popeyes and get my Popeyes chicken sandwich. I want to go to Chick-fil-A and get my spicy deluxe chicken sandwich, okay? And my lemonade. You're going to take that from me so you can upgrade the quality of other food, bro? No. I don't care. I don't care. I want my Chick-fil-A. I want my Taco Bell. I want my Whataburger. I want my Shake Shack. I want my Popeyes. Leave me alone. Why are you going to take that from me, dude? Don't do that. That's not cool, man. All right? That's all I got to say.
Bad? You there?
Thank you. Yeah, there's some construction going on.
Hey.
Yeah,
I hope they're building a fast food restaurant right next to you.
All right, so just my apologies for any construction noises. Just do your best to ignore them. All right, guys. I just want to point out that the guy who says, I took AP macroeconomics in high school. That's interesting coming from a guy who doesn't know how the government pays for stuff. So I doubt that claim. But again,
pays for stuff.
Why are you talk? You talk during opening. You talk during closing. Can you be quiet for like 2 minutes? Thank you. The opening. The title of the show is "Should Fast Food Be Banned?" Not "Should Fast Food Restaurants Be Banned?" You will still get the delicious food that you have gotten from fast food places. However, it's going to always be delicious. It's going to be made with fresh ingredients. It's going to be healthier for you, and it's going to be better all around, okay? So you're going to be getting what you get, Sapnap, but it's going to be tastier, better, and it's going to be better for you. And honestly, based on what you've been saying, I feel like your brain has been devoid of nutrients because you've been eating too much fast food, which has none. So ban fast food. We're elevating all food. We're not banning fast food restaurants. Okay. This muffin is insane. He needs to eat less fast food. It's clear.
All right. I get the last sentence. I'll say this. It sounds like Vad wants to take this, like, the formula, the secret sauce that fast food restaurants have. And he's like, okay, let's like just screw it all up and say it has better ingredients, and then it'll be better. That's not. It's gonna taste like garbage compared to the real thing. And last thing I have to say is just go get a Whataburger burger while you can, because Bad's trying to ban all the good stuff.
All right, everybody, that is it for the debate show. We are going to throw a poll up. Everybody go and vote. A6D is going to throw a poll up. Remember to vote for the person who you thought defended their argument the best, or a tie if you thought it was equal.
How do you vote for it?
And you do it by doing, how do you do it again? Is it
exclamation mark
or...
vote bad, vote,
yes.
like exclamation mark vote Sapnap, or exclamation mark vote tie?
There you go. Exclamation mark vote space bad, or exclamation mark vote space Sapnap, or exclamation mark vote space tie. Go ahead and vote. We'll see who won. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just go ahead and vote for who you thought defended their argument the best, not necessarily who you like the most or whose position you personally agree with. All right. So Sapnap, what A60?
That's a song break. Usually that's what we do during
song break! We'll see you guys in a bit. Song break!
Dua Lipa, Love Again. It's not playing on YouTube. It will be only on the website on thehit.us for legal reasons. Join us on thehit.us. Dua Lipa, Love Again. That's right now on your favorite hit music station.
Hi, everyone!
The poll is 506 votes for bad.
Sapnap, I just checked.
Did you?
Boom!
Yeah,
Boom! Boom! Sapnap, that'll learn you.
You said you wouldn't say.
Oh, yeah,
anything.
I want to make
during
a
the song
point.
break. Can you explain, please, for the people listening right now?
Yes, so I'm going to explain the argument that was happening. During the song break, Sapnap was sitting there, and he was going, Bad, you never mentioned subsidies.
No, he
This,
didn't.
this is how he sounds.
Dream's a liar.
Dream, can you send me the time of the thing, please?
I'm not biased. He did. He mentioned it at
Boom. So Sapnap was whining about that, saying, "Oh, you always change."
No, no, Dream. The only thing he said.
I just want to make a point.
at
He was
36
complaining about that.
18. He talked directly about subsidies when he was talking about the topic.
Minus 3618.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
what did he say? He said
so that's sort of our mindset. We're randomly going to decide who
Was
is
it
in
there?
favor of each
Yeah,
position.
Have it before? Oh, yeah.
Fast food will be kept at $1 price because the government will pay the difference, right?
Beforehand?
No more
All
expensive
right.
people
he
to
just
eat
said that.
fast food.
The government would pay the
And-
difference.
Here,
But like
listen,
this
listen.
is supposed to be
part of their
like,
position. They want a government subsidy for fast food to basically make it cheaper, right? Basically, all fast
Okay,
food-
okay, but listen.
What's going on?
Listen, then
What's going
listen to this. Then listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. If that was the case, listen. Let me talk, moron. Listen, if that's the case, right?
Uh-huh. Oh,
If that's
I'm
the case,
moron.
yeah, you are.
Then
Because
you're a
listen,
memory
because if that's the case,
moron.
then this whole debate is useless, right? Because
How
this
is
supposed
it
to be listen.
useless?
This is supposed to be a make-believe world, right? Because like in no world is fast food going to get banned, right? So in this
Yeah.
make-believe world, then the government subsidies might as well be free. Because if it's not, then I'm the only part that has a subsidy, and then your whole argument's going to be then you're going to pay taxes if you do my part, and I don't want to pay taxes for you to go eat unhealthy foods, and then I just get rolled over. How am I supposed to defend against that? I just get steamrolled by something you made up to hinder my argument. Screw
Oh my gosh.
that.
Are you
Well, he said it-
actually
he said it.
whining about the format of the
wait.
show?
Yeah.
Just to say,
know how
just to
this
say.
works.
Listen, Bad.
He
Just to
went to
say,
like 20
Bad
shows.
said that about subsidies before the positions were chosen. Before who was defending each position was chosen.
I wasn't even paying attention. I don't think that's fair. But then, because then otherwise,
Yeah, it was
It's not
before,
my
otherwise
fault.
the positions wouldn't be there.
Sapnap sitting there. I am not paying attention.
Wow.
I shouldn't be penalized for not paying attention.
Bad put this little thing in here that he can use in his argument later on that I can't use against his argument. Oh, it's not real dang convenient.
Okay, number one,
Congratulations,
the
Bad.
first thing you did
Congratulations.
was argue that you had no clue what a subsidy was.
I never argued
okay?
that. I don't know where you got
No.
that from.
Because you literally had no clue how a subsidy worked.
I never
You
said
said that.
that.
Yes,
No, I
you
didn't.
did. You basically
didn't.
said it because you didn't know how subsidies were paid
No.
for. Look,
Oh,
I'm not
man.
hating on you. I'm just saying you're being really salty right now.
Oh, just like how you were salty when I beat you in Howard Duck's Evil or whatever.
Look, I'm
were
saying you're
mighty
being listen,
salty.
Sapnap, you're being really salty right now when you have been on the show multiple times, won multiple times, okay? But now that you're on the show, okay, and you're upset because you weren't paying attention at the beginning. You're getting mad at me, Saltnap. You really
You
should
are
be renamed. The chat is right. Renamed to
Oh my
Saltnap.
god. You guys
I
should
wanna
hear
see
how
some
salty.
Saltnap
Whenever I beat
fan
Bad
art.
like 7 times in a row, you should have seen how salty Bad was. Like,
Like-
you know that now that I'm the one who's a little bit salty, he's like, guys, look how salty he is. Even
No,
though he was,
guess what?
even though he
I
was like
admitted
30,
I was being
he was
salty
30
last
times
time.
more salty.
I admitted it. Can
Salt
you
boy
admit it?
Halo.
Sapnap,
Can you
I
admit it?
admitted
No,
last time when you won the duck debate and I thought I should have won, I admitted that I was being salty. Can
Yeah,
you
I'm just a
admit
better-
that
no,
you're
no.
being a little Saltnap right now? Can you just
I'm being
admit it?
salty.
Okay,
because
there you go.
added this secret thing that I wasn't really paying attention to.
I concede the art. The
You
debate.
had
It's not really a secret if
You
you just
said
weren't
during the beginning.
paying attention.
Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah.
It's okay, Sapnap. I forgive you.
He's like, it's like, and then as part of the game, we hide keys under each dirt block, and then like later they're like, there was keys on the dirt block. You added this secret thing, these secret keys, and it's like,
Dream,
well, I told
Dream,
you.
go
they're
back
under
to
the dirt
sleep.
block.
Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
I love this. It's okay, Sapnap.
Oh my
I
God.
still love you.
Okay, it's okay. I still have a winning record against you by far.
Well, anyways, it was pretty much
alright,
511 votes for Bad, 501 votes for
That's a
Sapnap,
tie.
and
That's a
63
tie.
votes for the tie.
That's a tie.
No tie for you.
That's a
but
tie. That is a.
I'm
No
sorry, but
winning.
that's gonna be a tie.
What? You're really gonna give it a tie?
So you didn't even win. Eat it.
Okay.
Well,
you know what?
it's
In
like
the-
10 votes apart, so...
In the spirit of goodwill, I will agree. It is a tie. Even though I think I did better. Congrats, Sapnap. We died!
Thank you, Bad. Thank you.
Anyway,
Thank you, everyone. We did this
So-
together.
there we go. Apparently,
tied.
10 votes apart. That's within tie range, I guess. So, good job, Sapnap. But-
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Thank you, Sapnap. Saltnap. All right, Saltnap fan art on Twitter. I want to see some of it.
I want to see.
anyway, that
I
was
wanna see
fun.
Bad
It's a-
getting killed by an evil duck fan art on Twitter.
Sapnap, it's always fun to debate against you. What do you guys think of the debate? Did you guys enjoy it? I thought that was fun. I thought that was spicy. I especially enjoyed the part where
I'm gonna put
Sapnap
some
had
salt
his-
nap on my
had his
McDonald's fries. That's
game
what I'm gonna do.
turned
My-
up to 1,000,000.
My main question is this: how in the hell did fast food should be banned almost win?
Exactly. I know. That's because Sapnap was doing such a bad job.
Wow, that's not very nice, man. I
I'm
don't
just
really
pointing out the
appreciate you hurting
reality
my
of it.
feelings.
Okay, says the guy who
Because-
admits he wasn't paying attention at the beginning. No wonder you did
Because-
so
no,
poorly.
listen to this.
You
Bad-
weren't
Bad-
paying attention.
This is Bad's argument. This is Bad's argument. Look, Bad's like, all the food's gonna be healthier and better. And I was like, well, then it's gonna cost a lot more. He's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. If you don't think food can be healthy and affordable at restaurants, it's not. I'm like, that's not what I'm arguing. I'm just saying it's gonna be more expensive than what it is now. He's like, no.
Okay, so why
If
do
you
you
argued
keep
like that
attacking
in yeah, if you argued like that in the debate itself, you probably would have won, but you didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you thought I had a weak point, just keep attacking it. Point is, in the reality, the truth of it is your ego got really big and you
What?
thought, I don't even need to listen at the beginning. And so
You're
you didn't listen,
no,
you
that
got
is
caught in a
not
trap,
happening.
But, like-
you spent
But I
half
feel like you
of
could
the
just
time
argue like
worrying about subsidies and, well, you never said that. So,
but in this case you can just argue like yeah, okay, what you shouldn't like the government shouldn't force fast food to be healthier. Like if you
Yeah,
want to
but
have
we-
a less
we-
healthy,
That's what I
we
said.
tend to want
I
to
literally
stay
said
away
that.
from those arguments
I
because
said
of
that.
how...
The thing is that you have to repeat yourself multiple times. Like you really have to get your point.
I'm going to
Like,
McDonald's.
God,
I'm going to
it's not
Whataburger,
just
I'm
you say
going
a
to
sentence.
in that
Burger
case, like,
King
because
after
I could just hit home on like, okay, well then do you want to? Okay, beer isn't good for you. Should we completely ban beer?
That's what-
Okay,
that's
like,
what I
so
said
many things
too.
aren't good
That's
for you.
what
Should we
I
ban
said
them? Should we
that.
ban them?
and
I
again,
literally said that, Dream.
But the point is, there were good arguments to make. Sapnap just didn't make any of them or reinforce them.
Like I mean, he made some, but didn't like say them enough. I would say like didn't.
Well, he spent a lot of time talking about his macroeconomics
I
high
said
school
it
class.
once. I said it once.
Anyway, all right, guys, I love teasing Sapnap. He's so much fun. He takes it like a champion. So, Sapnap, I just want to say for everybody
Except for
watching,
the
I
fact
love
that
you.
he's not a champion. He's lost.
Yeah, it's true. But Sapnap, you did good. Thank you for coming to the debate show. Anything you want to promote, Sapnap, before we end the show?
Just everyone go follow my Twitter, YouTube, Sapnap.
Yeah, he has a
Check it
video
out.
coming out soon.
Yay!
Yeah.
Follow him on Twitter.
What do you mean by
Video
soon?
coming out.
Go check out his stuff.
2 months?
He's
Defend me.
a good potato.
Defend me.
Sapnap, we can have a rematch next week if you're feeling up for it.
Maybe.
Don't be Saltnap.
Oh, I'm just saying maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I'll be busy.
Okay, seriously
Recording a video.
though, somebody please make some Saltnap fan art. I want to see it. I want to see your guys' interpretation of it. Post it on Twitter, tag me, tag Sapnap, so we can see.
No,
what it
I
looks
want to.
like.
I don't
I'm
want to
sure
see
it's
that.
gonna be adorable. Oh, I can already envision. It's your little guy sitting in a pile of salt. And it's just like only your like head is sticking out, and there's a little pile like on the top of your head. Oh my goodness, it'd be so adorable.
Saltnap versus BadBoyHalo.
Yes, yes.
Dr-
Oh, I
Dr-
love it.
You know, it'd be
Bad Boy
perfect to
Halo
play in this
versus
this
Sapnap.
scenario where
Yes. Yes, we're doing it. Oh, come on. It'd
Dream,
be so
why do you always do
adorable.
this? You make things. That would be great in this scenario.
Anyway, it's gonna be great. Write that down, everyone. All right, everybody. Check me out on Twitter at Saints of Games, Bad Boy Halo on YouTube. I should be having a video coming out soon as well. Fingers crossed. I love you guys. A60, take it away.
Yep. You can find a podcast on pretty much every single podcast platform. I mean, you pretty much know it already. It's like Only Hit is not only the talk show, it's also a web radio, so you can just listen to the music. There's Only Hit Gold, Only Hit J Music, Only Hit K-pop. Gold, it's like for your parents. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna explain it. J Music, Japanese music, K-pop. And that's pretty much it. Cindy Scott is coming up with your best hits, and thank you so much for listening to Only Hit, your favorite hit music station.